Allahu Akbar, Allah.
Morocco, the crossroads of Europe, Africa, and Arabia, has some of the most diverse culture and geography in the world.
There's everything in the world here.
As little as 15 miles of movement can reveal a completely new landscape. The cultural variety is equally rich. Fez, Morocco's second largest city, was founded in the 9th century and is home to the oldest university in the world. This city is regarded as the country's cultural and spiritual center.
We're heading into the market, the souk, where it's going to get very crowded, they tell us.
It was much different than any other market I've ever been in.
Are we ever going to taste camel meat on the trip?
Well, I don't know how, to what extent you will like it, because no matter how well you cook it, it remains like tough, hard to chew. But I will try to get you some to taste. Yes, no problem. We'll try to have it preserved. That's the honey cake. That's normally what we use for breaking the fast. In the month of Ramadan, it's sweet, it gives you energy you lose during the day.
Trip leader Mohammed Hajouji shares his insider's knowledge of Fez, the city he calls home.
This is our first Arab country. OAT, we've just done it before, and he's very professional. There's never been a problem with the guide, so I mean, there's a lot of confidence in that.
You see the goat skin container? So they clean them and fill them up with water.
I like his honesty.
A good professional guide is really valuable.
And may God bless you all.
Africa's Sahara Desert is the size of the United States. It is the biggest source of sand and dust in the entire world.
My most exciting part was that sandstorm.
And join me inside. And normally when you have a sandstorm, we pass it around.
Headscarves provide protection from the windblown sand. Camels are equipped with their own defenses. They have 2 rows of long eyelashes to keep the windblown sand out of their eyes.
True elements. We're just stinging from all that sand.
I think really that's going to be the most memorable. You know, Ken and I were just giggling all the way to the tent. We couldn't see each other.
Almost there.
Until we got inside, and then it was cozy.
Here's my tent.
And that'll be probably the first thing we tell our friends is about the sandstorm in the Sahara.
After a night with some of the brightest stars seen from anywhere on Earth, the sun rises in the east, shining over 3,000 miles of desert.
Well, it made me feel happy.
I like the visiting with the people, getting to know the people.
This tent is made of woven camel wool, a homegrown commodity these nomads put to use in countless ways.
Oh, is this camel hair?
It's hard,
It's harder than it looks, right?
These nomads are ethnic Tuaregs. A series of snare frame drums called bandiers provide the main percussive rhythm for their music. Tuareg women often release a special call or scream to express celebration.
And the men were singing, and the drums were beating, and we were dancing, and it was such a joyful experience.
Unlike the fully nomadic tribes of the Sahara, semi-nomadic people live here in the Middle Atlas Mountains. They lead their herds into these mountains each spring to graze for the season.
والوالد ديالك مازال بالحياة؟ مازال بالحياة. هاكاك. There is not the whole family here because today it's a market day. So they went to the souk.
The nearest souk, or market, is a half-hour drive away and provides this young woman's family of 7 with all the food supplies it needs.
She just was smiling and laughing so much at the time.
Well, that's what I told her. Now it's your turn. So usually the serious thing goes on early in the morning.
Nice, actually, a nice looking cow.
Animals are central to many households, providing food and transport. Once a week, this town's cattle market is also a place to share stories and socialize.
Very good.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
More than 160 young boys who wouldn't otherwise have access to education come to this education center to live and study.
If it was not for our company, those kids, they would have missed easily their chances of education because some of them, they come from very far away. Soccer player. My God. وانتايا اش بغيتي تولي؟ military man. Military man.
Marrakesh's main square is arguably the busiest in Africa. The center of activity and trade in this city, known for its color and social vibrancy.
Okay, we've had mules, donkeys, camels, and now we're in a carriage. Now we're moving up each time. I think I feel like a royal princess riding around in a carriage.
Whoa!
Absolutely worth
Every
the trip.
penny.
An experience you could not describe unless you went there.
For nearly 3,000 years, the Berbers of North Africa have clung to their identity and language. Sheltered by the Rif and Atlas Mountains from invaders such as the Phoenicians, the Romans, the Arabs, and the French. With a few extra days here, what could you discover within these colorful villages? What could you get to know about the Berber people?
Pick a little bundle?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody, make sure you have a bundle
Don't
like
take
this.
Don't take the whole thing.
Yeah, make sure it's cilantro. It's not
Weeds. No
weeds.
mustard allowed.
La shukran. Hello,
Everything smells better.
في البلاصة هذه كنديروا الفلاحة، كنديروا الخضرة والمجموعة الخضار اللي كاينة في الصيف الشتاء وهذه، وكنديروا الأشجار المثمرة خصوصا الزيتون. نضيعوا نعم.
Okay.
different.
That's pretty loud. Too big
I think I'll smoke it.
We haven't got
Cigar. he's going to, because the bitterness, now the first cup is good, and the second cup is going to be bitter.
Merci.
The most traditional couscous in Morocco is called the couscous with the 7 vegetables. It contains onions, chickpeas, tomatoes, turnips, potatoes, carrots, and cabbage.
We'll put some sauce, and we make a ball. We just smash the vegetables inside, and with your thumb,
Wow. Roll it in. That's amazing.
I'm not getting the ball
No, you just got it.
It's breaking apart. I have definitely not got the knack to it. Oh, you're right-handed.
Ready? You have to throw it in.
Oh, you're getting it.
Wonderful. That's great.
Oh, it tastes
Oh,
great.
mine's falling apart. Oh dear.
30 minutes driving northeast of Humar takes you to the city of Chefchaouen. Its buildings perched on the foothills of the Rif Mountains. Many buildings are blue.
Houses that are whitewashed, but at least the doorways and the windows are blue colored. And the blue color is meant to ward off evil.
Over the ages, artists have tried to ward off evil by including specific symbols in their creations. These symbols evoke baraka, which is the word the locals use for positive power.
اسمي محمد حقم فنان تشكيلي وفوتوغراف وأقطن بمدينة شفشاون.
Using watercolors, Mohammed Hakoun captures the subtle variations of Chefchaoun's blue houses and the people who live in them.
ديالنا جدودنا ديالنا راه متبعين معنا الجمعيات من الأول.
Characterized by a deep love of independence, the Berbers call themselves Imazigen, meaning the free. Visit the culturally rich Berber communities of Chefchaouen and surrounding farmlands. An experience you won't forget. Morocco's Essaouira and Casablanca, 2 port cities nestled at the line between the waves of the mighty Atlantic Ocean and the dunes of the arid Sahara Desert. Whitewashed neighborhoods are filled with a cultural mix of Berbers, Ganawa, and Jews, all of whom have left distinct marks on the city. European colonial influences also linger, left over from the Portuguese, Spanish, and French occupations. Known as one of the best anchorages in Morocco, Essaouira's fishing wharves buzz with activity from the morning's catch. Open-air markets are an essential daily stop where farmers like Inaja Mohammed peddle their wares. The narrow alleyways of Essaouira's Medina is full of artisans' workshops and colorful markets, where some of Morocco's most enduring transactions carry on to this day.
ناجي محمد دازت في 82 كنسكن في عال الحجر جامعة حدرة إقليم الصويرة عايشين مع الوالدين وخوتي وولادي عندي 4 الوليدات 2 بنيات و2 ولاد
البصل مليحة ما بقات هذه العالم يتسلك بها
كتلقى كحله من اللوص كنفلح فلاحه حر الزرع الشعير البشنه بطاطا خيزو اللفت يا ولي تجوز ديك الساعه كدير الهد كدي فيها بشويه بشويه كل حد كدي باش تسوق 4000 5000 كتسوق بها وكتدور في حالاتك يا وغاديه ديما بحال هكاك كل حد كدي شي تقاد عاوتاني وكتزرع شويه اخر وغادي وصافي وكدير شي ديال الماشيه ديال البهايم كيعاونوك تا هما شويه كتبيع منهم تا هما شويه تتعاون انت والدراري وصافي تصرف على الوالدين وعلى العائله وصافي خليها حل الباب اخدي ديجا هدايا كديرها وبخير الحمد لله. ملي كتصرف على العائله هذاك هو الربح. خايب الا كتصرف على شي واحد اخر من غير العائله وملي كتصرف على العائله وعلى الوليدات هذاك هو الربح. لا بابا والمشاكل هو دابا كنلقاو ترونسبور ما كاينش ترونسبور كيغليو علينا ترونسبور باش كتوصلها تما كتضر باش كتبيعها حداك باقل ثمن بوالو. مثلا خيزو انت دير في المدينه مثلا 6 دراهم ولا 5 دراهم انت تقدر تبيعوها بدرهم ونص. نظرا للصعوبه ديالو باش توصلوا تما ترونسبور ما كاينش الحديد ما كاينش الالات ديالو باش كتحفروا من الارض باش تحفر بزاف باش دي مثلا بيكوب عامره ديال السلعه. وحنا كنقولوا باش نطوروا هذا الشيء نديروا الحديد ديالنا ان شاء الله ونطوروا هذا سميتها نعاودوا ندوا حتى حنا السلعه ديالنا ونبيعوها وسلعه مليحه ندير لهم شي حاجه يقراو ان شاء الله ودير لهم شي مشروع ديالهم باش يتحسنوا حتى هما شويه ما يبقوش بحالنا. كنطلبوا من الله
La musique gnawa pour moi, je prends l'inspiration avec la musique. Et c'est une musique spirituelle pour moi. Parce que ma famille, déjà, ils ne sont pas des gnaouis, mais ils filent le lilas de la maison, etc. Donc j'ai l'âge de 10 ans. J'ai aimé l'instrument et j'ai grandi avec l'instrument de gnawa. Il était grandissé parce que l'histoire, il y a de l'histoire quand même. Parce que la musique de Gnawa, c'est pas juste le gambri, mais il y a l'histoire. C'est la musique spirituelle, il y a cette couleur. Parfois les gens juste invitent les Gnawa juste pour jouer, pour un peu d'ambiance à la maison. Mais spécialement c'est pour la trance.
Strong. How long does it take you to make an instrument? Sherry?
20 days.
20
days. Because I make the instrument for playing.
My name is Mohammed Sabri. I'm the manager of this center. I'm a jeweler and I was born here in this city, Swera. I was born in a family which is all jewelers. My father, my grandfather, my whole family, my cousins, everybody in the family. So since I was a childhood, I used to go to my father's workshop and I assist, I learn, and I just love the job. I think I inherited this. I find it in my blood. The city of Swera up to the 70s was the capital of jewelry. There used to be a big Jewish community here, and the Jews were the masters of jewelry. And later on, they were joined by the Berbers that came from the south of Morocco, and among those Berbers, my father. This young lady here is working on this bracelet. She's filling it with filigree, and this is the Judeo-Berber style, the Jewish specialty, and the Mogadorian style. It's just fine work, filigree. It's everywhere you go in Morocco, you talk about the Mogadorian style, it is this. And when we finish it, when we solder it and finish it, it will be like this. What we try to do here in this center especially is we try to preserve this craft. We try to preserve our local style. When they offer a piece of jewelry to somebody they love, he will just keep it all his life.
trade winds come in off the Atlantic Ocean, powering innovative turbines just to the city's south, and also kicking up sand that whips throughout the city. Essaouira is called the Wind City of Africa, but that doesn't stop the adventurous from enjoying the miles of sandy beaches. Meander through the markets, admire the ornate architecture, and immerse yourself in the art, music, and history of Essaouira and Casablanca.